Hi everyone, this is just a quick video of the water quality monitoring network kit that came from the Angling Trust the other day. Just show everybody what the contents are for that. So quite a reasonably strong storage box that it's come with, a compartment in the top to store bits and pieces should you need to. Catch down the side, okay, and side opening. So I've left some of the packaging in here just to stop everything bouncing around, but take that out. So initially we have some sheets in the back. These are laminated, so they'll be waterproof. This one is a step-through guide to show you how to use the nitrate strips that I'll show you in a minute. And on the back side we've got the digital electrical conductivity meter with the thermometer in it as well. So that's good. So that was included in the kit, just a step-through guide to show you how to use that. Next one we've got is part of the HANA phosphate checker. Two parts to this, obviously. First part on one side, I'll flip it over. There's part two on the second side. Okay, we'll get to that bit of kit in a minute. We've also got in the kit risk assessment that's been pre-filled out. Obviously that needs to be filled out by the volunteers, or the collector as they put it, who's ever using the kit and submitting the data. Basically another document to say what the kit contains, and a welcome sort of letter. That's Chris Kent's details on the bottom there of the Angling Trust, who's the contact for this. Okay. Last one is just a safety data sheet for the phosphate checker. I won't go too much into that at the moment. There's a couple of pages of that. Okay, so put those to one side. Okay, so in the box, so it's got some bubble wrap in here that just for packaging. We've got the HANA Instruments phosphate checker in the box. Okay, I'll open that up in a second. You can see what that is. Okay, a box of 25 reagents for the phosphate checker. Okay, obviously depending on the number of tests you do will depend on how quickly you go through those. And there are 6 more included in this initial kit, so that's potentially 31 tests altogether that you could do. Okay, syringe just for measuring out your water, to put into the capsules for the tester. Nitrate test strips and your comparison chart on the side. Okay, there's all the details on those laminated sheets of how to use those to go through. And we've got a digital thermometer and electronic electrical conductivity meter. So if I can get that out, just be patient for a second and I'll show you that. Okay, so that is the conductivity meter. There should be a cap on the end of that, but unfortunately it's come off in the case. There's the probe and the temperature sensors there. Okay, and you've got on, off, temp and hold. Okay, so you can switch between the electrical conductivity and the temperature. Okay, that already comes with the battery in the back. There isn't one to install. There's some instructions there also in the pouch. Okay, and incidentally there's a little screwdriver in there as well. I'm not going to take that out at the moment, presumably to get at the battery compartment or make any adjustments. Okay, so I'll put those ones back in there. For the time being, I'll put them away again properly in a minute. I'll just slide this out now, if I can do that with one hand. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so that's just a paper sleeve with details of what bits and pieces are in there. Okay, it's the plastic box itself. Okay, so they're the 6 other reagents that I mentioned earlier on. Okay, there's 6 in there. Instruction book on the top. This is the digital phosphate checker. Okay, I've put the battery into that, but it comes without it installed. The battery's normally in there. Okay, screw on the bottom for the battery compartment. When you take this off to put the battery in, just be careful how you take that bottom lid off, because there's a little 6-pin connector on this side. So just don't really lever it up too much if you can help it. And basically, you'll put in one of these capsules. There's 2 in there. It's advised you put clean river water in one to calibrate it, and then there's a second one there to put your river water and your reagent in, and that goes back in there to check your phosphates. They do say in the instructions, ensure the glass is clean and free of fingerprints before it goes into the checker in both cases, because obviously it works on some sort of optical process, so if it's marked you're not going to get a proper reading. Okay, hopefully it's not a bad kit for the initial cost. I believe the consumables like the reagents and the test strips come to about 30 quid for another 25 tests. So depending on how many tests you do, depending on how many you go through. Okay, hopefully it's just giving people an idea. It will be good for your clubs and everything to get those to monitor the water quality and submit the data. Incidentally, that's done via the website of EpiCollect 5, and there's an app that you can download onto your smartphone to submit the data online. Okay, hopefully we'll get some more clubs on board with that, and we'll see what the data brings.